this is it, guys. This has been not just months of people begging me to react to these trailers. Technically years. I believe when I was streaming on YouTube, by the way, like back in like 2023, people were coming in and saying, "Oi, bruv, will you please react to Lord of the fucking Mysteries?" And I was like, "No! Go away! What is this shit?" But, you know, after a lot of time has passed, I think that, you know, I've mellowed down a lot and I've realized that Lord of the Mysteries might truly be the next biggest thing. I've been waiting, stockpiling all of this for the longest time. And we are going to react to every single Lord of the Mysteries trailers. Shoutouts to Walter, a community member who compiled all of these, and shoutouts to Curry and any other YouTube channel such as Merlin Sparrow for gathering all of this. As of recording, literally 5 hours ago, the final trailer dropped, so I'm kind of glad that I literally waited to the last day possible leading up to this. So this is what we're gonna do. First up is main trailers. We're gonna do main trailers, and that's what we got here. But we're going to save the last main trailer until the end. So after we cover all of the main trailers except the last one, then we have the official trailers for the character PV stuff. We're going to cover all of the character PV stuff. That's another 7 trailers right there. And then there is the pathway trailers. We're going to check out the pathway trailers. There's 4 of them there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then finally, there is the miscellaneous trailers with another 4 trailers. So bang, 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 bang. And then to wrap it off, the final trailer, which just dropped a couple hours ago. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, right then, shall we watch some fucking Lord of the Mysteries with Clive Moetti in Old Britain? Let's go, baby! What the fuck? Is this a chant? Yo, are they like summoning a demon lord? Blessings stem from the exalted thirds of heaven and earth. Blessings. This looks like some kind of zombie movie, bro. With these like hands, you know, on like the red window. Okay. Ooh, naval ship. Damn. What the hell in Cthulhu is this, bro? This the Lovecraftian cosmic horror that we've been hearing about, right? Like some sea gods, some like ancient creatures and deities that's beyond human knowledge. Like, what the fuck is this? They just aura farming. Is this really the best quality we have? Hold up. Let's try this. Okay. I'm gonna bring it back. Let's bring it back. The ship in full detail again. Cthulhu and Friends. Bang! Alright, maybe we should look at Cthulhu and Friends. So like, I don't know. Some of them look like this guy has like a trident, right? Like this guy has like a trident. There's how many of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Maybe they're like gods of the sea or something. I don't know. I'm trying to look for some tentacle stuff. Some of these dudes have like Asura looking stuff, like Indian gods, some Buddhism, stabs here and there. Just based off of these designs, they just look super menacing. Are humans supposed to be fighting this shit? Are we supposed to be like in fear and worship? Like, what's going on? It's such a red... And this all fucking jolly old England, yeah? Oh. Why did the random droplet of water from the fucking carrots have so much aura there? Look. Oi, bro, you see that fucking rain droplet? You see this aura farming? Bloody hell, mate. Klein Moretti. Bro, I mean, this is an isekai show. What? Wait. But okay, so bro wakes up, but like has a hole in his head. The past person, cause like there is a Chinese dude, right? There's a Chinese dude that's supposed to transmigrate. That's the whole because when we watched an Annie's video, it's like transmigration or something. Basically, this idea of like souls being placed onto others and your memories are like overlapping and shit. So this person known as Klein Moretti, shot himself in the head. And then Chinese dude basically just gets not resurrected, but his like living soul gets placed on him. Okay. Oh.
所有人都会死，包括我。
Everyone will die? I could have told you that, bro. Listen. It's pretty ominous when he wakes up and he sees a book and it says everyone will die, but like, bro, what's the next page of the book, bro? The sun will rise. It's gonna be 3 p.m. at some time today. No fucking shit, bro! Holy what?
包括我。
No way! Whoa, what the hell? The soundtrack though! Beyonder! Yo, this entire sequence, once he starts running, the strings in the background music, this is peak. What is this Inception-like animation of like the ground just like falling apart? Is this some sort of like dreamscape in his head? And then he got the Glock, baby. He got the Glizzy. Yeah, look at that revolver. We are fucking Beyonder, yeah? What's a Beyonder?
非凡世界，表象从不值得信任。扭曲和不可名状才是本质。
It's a very ambiguous, vague term, bro. We are a Beyonder. Klein got a Glock and he ready to shoot some fools, bro. But technically, isn't he the fool? And ain't that why everyone just keeps spamming praise the fool in every fucking YouTube comment? Yeah.
非凡世界，
The world of
表象从
Beyonders,
不值得信任。
appearances are never what they
扭曲
seem.
和不可名状
Twisted.
才是本质。
True essence. Never believe what you see, I guess. Oh! Yo, what is this, bro? He got a fucking domain expansion, yeah? What is this, bro? Just like create domain expansion, infinite meetings? Why he raising up a fucking room with chairs and tables and shit?
你们可以称呼我为愚者。
Zafour! Whoa. What did I just see here? There were two people bloodied up, running away. Then they start to mutate into blob-like creatures. And then they turn into this monster. What the fuck?
愚者。
Zafour! Oh, yo! This classical music re-edit though! This is definitely classical music I've heard before. Yo, what did he do just there? Thank you, Dom and GS with the Prime. Appreciate that, man. I love the rendition of whatever classical, music is happening in the background. I feel like I've heard it a lot. What the hell did he do here, though? What did he open? He opened the fucking book, yeah? Moonlight Sonata Movement 3. There it is, bro. Okay. Guardians.
也是一群时刻对抗着危险和疯狂的可怜虫。
We are guardians, but also a bunch of miserable wretches that are constantly fighting against threats and madness. Well, if we in context refers to Beyonders that was stated in the trailer, Beyonders are miserable wretches that are constantly fighting against threats and madness. Okay, just like monster hunting and shit, right? I'm just assuming Beyonders are people who are like fighting the supernatural monsters and creatures we just saw in the trailer. Yo, this. Oh! The clown! Yo. He turned into Buggy the fucking clown, mate. I'm the Joker, baby! Nah, let's not do the fool that way. We live in a fucking society, innit, bruv? Do you wanna know how I got these scars? Nah. Also, by the way, do you guys notice that the trailer is lagging or something? Why am I getting a bunch of complaints about it? This is the first trailer so far. I love the overall premise. The soundtrack and the background music is amazing. Thank you, Vaishni, for the Prime. Why so serious? Yes. Is the trailer actually stuttering like that? Only... It's not the tabs being open, guys. I refuse to believe that having these tabs open is the reason why the trailer is this. I'm pretty sure it's due to the nature of the 60 FPS stuff, right? So it's not because I have the tabs open, all right? So my overall take about this first trailer is it's hype. The music is super hype. The Victorian, again, like London-esque era that they're trying to portray, show us, I guess, with the architecture and stuff, right? I love the details of it. I hear that one of the things that Lord of the Mysteries does really well is the expansive world building and the details, right? So you can tell that the production value of this is pretty cracked. I think a lot of it is done using 3D assets as well, right? So overall first trailer, Klein Moetti, he's a fucking Beyonder, yeah? And he's a fool. I don't know why he's the fool. There's also tarot cards involved, right? There's also tarot cards involved. And maybe, you know, there is like the Joker card or the Fool card that he's supposed to be associated with. And that's why he looks like Buggy the fucking clown at the end of this trailer. So that, what does that mean? You're gonna get clown powers? You're gonna be fucking hosting birthday parties and shit and fucking blowing up air balloons, fucking balloons, animal balloons and shit for kids? I don't know, bro. But that's the first trailer, all right? Second trailer time. Let's check it out. Official trailer 2. Oh, he aura farming here, bro. Look at this chair. This is a domain expansion shit, man. Like, it was so cool when he, like, I don't even know. It was like this, like, alternate dimension reality dreamscape, and he's, like, erecting these tables and chairs and stuff. All right, let's check out the second one. Zafu! The mysterious ruler. Oh, yo, who is this man, bro? Yo, look at the lightning. I think he's on a ship. Yo, this some like deep sea lord ship, bro. He on the ship and his hair is long and wavy and he holding like a fucking chalice or something. It's a very significant line over here in the beginning. The fool that doesn't belong to this era. Does that mean Klein's identity has already been like leaked? Right? I don't know. Because, like, Klein is the fool. The fool doesn't belong to this era. Because Klein is from China. I don't know, man. The mysterious ruler. The king of yellow and black. The king of the yellow and black who wield good luck. Was that Klein in the sky right now? I don't know, but there is 3 entities of importance. The Fool, the Mysterious Ruler, and the King of Black and Yellow, Black and Yellow, Black and Yellow, baby. Okay. The church stuff again. Yo! Why he's sitting here like, Yokoso, watashi no Soul Society Bankai. Look at him, he doing the fucking pose and everything, man. A lot of seats here. Only 3 people in this realm. I don't know, maybe this is like a reality marble like in Fate Unlimited Blade Works, like Unlimited Blade Works. But it looks like his powers are setting up fucking meetings, bro. Hoy, bro. Fucking Klein Moetti, yeah? His Beyonder powers is to fucking set up Zoom meetings? Is that his real powers, bro? Are we dead ass setting up Zoom meetings? Is his powers to literally host fucking calls and sessions? Because back in the day, they don't got technology like that. So they gotta fucking hop up on group chat by Klein fucking Moe. That's using his domain expansion power, yeah? Alright. There's 2 people here. A lot of seats still. There are a lot of seats. More people to be invited later.
重新认识一下职业者
Nighthawks.
史密斯。
Dunsmith. Oh.
因我皆有秘密，只要你的行为不危害到职业者，你就还是我的对
Okay,
手。
What the fuck? Alright, so based off of this trailer so far, looks like there's like a faction, right? There's like a group, and maybe, you know, this group's logo also is this, some sort of like... Oh, also, I've noticed that there's a significance of this like Crimson Moon, right? Back in the first trailer too, everything is red outside. Like the moon is red. Like, I don't know, maybe there's like a significance in this. But anyways, other than the red, and if you look at this, it's always like blood red moonlight. Like, look at this shit on the Windows side, right? So these guys are the Nighthawks.
重新认识一下。
Why is he hiding his hairline from me? Why is he hiding his hairline from me? Yeah, this is straight up some Eminence in Shadow Moon is red stuff. Nah, this guy's bald. Nah, this guy bald, bro. Nah. Why are they hiding his hairline, bro? This shit goes way too high up. Nah. They trying to hide his hairline from me. They knew I called him bald in the trailers.
一下职业者
Nighthawks.
史密斯。
Dunsmith.
因我皆有秘密，只要你的行为不危害到职业者，你就还是我的队友。
Everyone's got secrets and mysteries. Ooh, what's that pendant do? Ooh, the soundtrack though! Yo, what the hell did he do just there? He just threw a bunch of ink on the paper and it just made it into words? Yeah? Hair girl. He got this Glock still, his bop bop. It's that monster gun that we were fighting. What the hell is this, bro? Okay. Again, this is that cosmic horror shit again. It's some sort of like chained god that's T-posing upside down. So much aura. Man, the entire soundtrack here at the second half of the trailer just sounds like some Hollywood movie shit, and I love it. What did he throw just there? And I'm not sure if this guy was the one that I was calling bald for a second. It looks like his hairline is actually pretty decent. It's actually pretty good. Did they call this guy fucking Dunsmith, yeah? Member of the fucking Nighthawks, yeah? And then there is this guy too. What did he throw? He's also throwing like some sort of bloodied, I don't even know what the hell he's throwing over here, bro. What the fuck is this? Ew. Hair and nails? Ew. Oh, that's weird as fuck. Ew. And then the Fool card maybe? The Tarot card powers? Lord of the Mysteries. Oh, the red.
你们可以称呼我鱼。
What do you say at the end? What do you say at the end, bro? I don't know, maybe it's the Lord of the Mysteries coming soon nearby you. Okay, second trailer introduces us to the concept of Nighthawks, Dunsmith, and other characters maybe part of this Nighthawk faction. I guess it makes sense that Klein would be involved with the Nighthawks, and he's like, I don't know, fighting supernatural shit. We saw this monster before again, right? This pregnant, weird-ass fucking lady before, and I think Klein like threw like a, I don't know, like a suitcase, some sort of fucking card to it, and it just like blew up, right? And then this is really cool. The upside down T-posing god stuff. Like, what the hell is happening here? What's really happening in overall jolly old England, man? Anyways, that's the second trailer. All right, let's get to the third trailer now. Gonna bump this up. Official trailer 3. Oh, he says, you may call me the fool at the end. The fool. Hoy, bruv. Blimey, right then. Me name fucking Klein Moe. You may call me the fool. Oi. Is that what he's gonna say at the meeting table to the other two people? And they'd be like, right then, fucking the fool. Airplanes.
1349年6月28日，
Whoa.
我穿越。
Ah, okay. More context to like this first trailer stuff of how he got transmigrated. So like I don't know if he actually died off of a plane, but basically maybe this is just imagery of his soul like going somewhere else. If you look at the pictures, PC, gamer chair, it looks like just modern society. Okay. I was kind of like wondering in the other Lord of the Mysteries videos, dude, of like exactly where is this Chinese dude from, right? In exactly like which timeline? Is he from modern day China? Is he from something else? But it's looking like it's pretty modern, yeah? Also, yeah, 20th of June, literally like the date of when it gets released.
我叫周明瑞，一名大。
Zhao Mingray.
周明瑞，
Zhao Mingray.
我叫周明瑞，
Okay.
一名大吃货国的社畜，现在是停更的历史系毕业生。
Wait. Overworked corporate slave for the Great Foodie Nation. Great Foodie Nation? I mean, the food looked really detailed, huh? So where Klein is from... Oh man, this guy's gonna go fucking through it. Okay. Okay. You know the memes of how British food is fucking bad? Fucking beans and tuna on a fucking jacket potato, yeah? Right? And that's modern day Britain. Imagine like medieval peasant fucking before the Industrial Revolution day Britain. I don't know exactly where it is. Bro, he gonna be eating war rations after like living in the foodie nation. Dude, that's gonna be crazy. Like, motherfuckers probably don't even understand the concept of salt and pepper and seasoning in whatever fucking, Klein Moe is in.
社畜，现在是停更的历史系毕业生
History
克莱恩·莫雷蒂。
Kraya
这
Moletti.
里像地球
Moon is red, bro. Look at that menacing moon. Why is the moon so red? What? That is clearly so important, bro.
莫雷蒂。这里像地球的平行世界，天上挂着轮红月，蒸
Crimson
汽与机
moon.
械的表象下，潜藏着扭曲与疯狂，
Steampunk stuff.
未知不可名状，
Constellations.
危险如影随形。哦，对了，我成为了职业者，步入了
Beyond.
非凡，在家人之外还拥有了新的队友。
He's got a family. Klein Moe has a fucking family, yeah? I think he's a bit too young to look like that, so I'm gonna assume like siblings, maybe like little sister and like big brother or something. Maybe Klein is like middle brother. Maybe Klein's the big brother. I don't know, but okay, these are like this family that he has.
业者步入了非凡，在家人之外还拥有了新的
What
队
are
友
those eyes?
和几位塔罗会的朋友。
Tarot Club. Okay, so we see this scene again. This is a tarot club. What? Tarot club? Okay. So like he has a club where he invites people over to his like just like Zoom meeting in this like dimension of his own like reality marble. Tarot what are you doing there? Playing cards? Like you playing fucking Uno? What are you okay, sure, you're just hanging out. Okay, friends are nice to have.
罗会的朋友。
I feel like this guy's gonna be such a homie, man. Look at this guy, bro. Look at Uncle over here, man. I don't know, just looking at him gives me like just warm. I hope he's not a traitor. What if he's like a backstabber, bro? But just I've seen him in the last episode too, during like the Nighthawk I think introduction, right? This character looks like a homie, man. Okay. And this guy, like, it's some vampire dude, bro. Look at him. He's got the Hashirama cells, too. He's such a hot-looking vampire dude who's got, like, plant powers and shit. T-posing. I'm Korean, by the way, not Chinese. Is this Chinese letters? I don't know. Is this Chinese letters? It's literal Chinese, like Mandarin letters. Okay. What the fuck? Why is he seeing Chinese letters in fucking good old Britain, yeah?
生活
And now the moon is not red.
走向了正轨。
Man, that is so menacing. So daytime, like, there is just regular sun, or at the very least, the moon isn't red anymore. And it's just, okay. Man, what an interesting nighttime setting.
生活，走向了正轨。
Okay. It's like chilling. Look at the detail, the background art, man. Damn, look at the detail on this fucking sofa, bro. Yo, fucking Clive, you living a good life. Look at this interior. This is definitely not peasant status, living. Like, this is pretty much like upper middle class, ain't it?
生日快乐，克莱恩！许个愿吧。
Okay, and then I feel like these are some like fan art stuff. I feel like, I don't know. Make a wish? They're making cakes and stuff. Maybe this is like official art from like the author as well as, the artist, celebrating Klein's actual birthday and stuff. Okay, so what did we learn from this trailer? I guess the most significant thing is how he is from pretty much modern day China, where everything is really like food based, right? He loves to eat good food. And if you look at like where he gets transmigrated, this whole room is pretty dog shit, right? Bunk bed. Looks like we're just in some sort of like ceiling attic. It's looking like we're living a peasant life. So I guess Klein pulls up and maybe using his like modern day knowledge from China, he's able to like game the system and get a good paying job. And that's how he like lives in such a nice place now. Like clearly there's a significant difference in the environment. The moon being red again is very, very ominous to me. There was some imagery of like constellation stuff happening, right? I don't know if constellations are going to be like a very important thing, like in ReZero. What else happened? I keep seeing, like stuff like this. This looks like what is this? He's like, he's just drinking shit. Some maybe like a chalice, some sort of like elixir, some sort of like potion, some sort of drink. It's just like we keep seeing this shit of people drinking stuff, right? And then there's this pendant as well. There's this pendant that you guys see right over here as well. What else is there? Ominous eyes, like kind of very scary looking eyes. We know that there's like a tarot club and he has new teammates. The blonde girl, if you look at her clothing, definitely not a poor person. Definitely screams like I am nobility. So there's a blonde girl there and there's another guy who I think is the same guy that I was glazing who was on a ship, right? Like last trailer too, I think there was a dude on a ship and he was looking so menacing and he was talking about, some sort of like other god. The girl was talking about the fool and he was talking about some other god. I forget, bro. Some king or something. And then like this domain is like somehow related to the two friends and he has a tarot club. Like what the fuck? Okay. And then I think that these are enemies, right? We keep seeing, these familiar faces. There's this lady here, right? There's a guy that was shooting out like weird ass fucking vines and stuff. This character looks pretty wholesome, like a wholesome unk, but he could be evil considering how he's closing his eyes in this frame. I don't know. And then why the fuck is there Chinese letters? Chinese letters in fucking Britain, yeah? We fucking speaking Chinese. Bosh! I don't know, bro. I don't know, but these are like the significant things that we should be keeping in mind of. All right, that's the third trailer. Let's look at the fourth trailer. Let me set the stuff up. Let me 2160p 4K, baby. Let's get it. The fool mentioned again. This is trailer 2 stuff. Yeah, we already had this before. The transmigration stuff, the moon. it hard. Whoa! What is that mobility, bro? What the hell? Klein fucking Moe. He can fly now, innit, bruv? Okay. How? I don't know. But like, dude, this... Okay, not gonna lie. The first like 30 seconds or something of this trailer is literally reused scenes from the previous trailers. But the soundtrack is so epic, I don't care. Bro, it's moving. This power. Jesus Christ. I don't know. Looks like Klein's just kind of using his powers to go sightseeing around jolly old England, huh? And then we see like smoke and factories and 2 red pipes and shit. I don't know. That knife. He don't need a revolver anymore? What happened to his, you know, his little blicky, bro? Okay, so he's got like a gun and he also has some sort of dagger stuff too. That's done, I think. The pendant again, the gun. The ship again with our friend from the Tarot Club. Oh, look at the makeup coming off of him, man. What's happening here? So we do like a transition change, a scene change again, and this again reminds me of like of the other guy, right? The other guy that was part of our Tarot Club or something. The 2 friends that we had. Is that the same symbol again? Is that the red moon? Oh, sorry, you guys can't see this right here. This again, red moon shit? I don't know, red moon shit? Ooh. Got swordsman and shit, man. What the fuck? Are we getting the rumbling? Yo, we got some like necromancers like summoning giant skeleton armies and we got an all-out war happening? Holy shit, okay. It's looking like season 1 is gonna have an insane fucking fight to conclude something, huh? This trailer is really hyping this shit up, and there's this dark red black knight. Looking like some sort of berserker shit from Fate Zero, man. Okay, alright, okay. Don't know who this swordman is. Alright, skeleton knights. Like, what is this dude's power? Why is he in creative mode? Why is bro playing fucking Minecraft? He just seems to have the power of creation, huh? Oh, whoa, we're on fire. Who the hell are these characters, man? Okay, we got new characters fighting in the red. I don't know if this is Dunn Smith guy. Is that the guy that was making fun of his hairline before? I don't know. And then there's like some sort of like new baddie MILF villain over here. Okay. Damn, the fights go crazy. Woo. Is that a heart? And then that sign again. So many different languages all of a sudden. Destined to, yeah. He said the quote again, bro. We're simply wretches that are constantly fighting against the threats and madness. My ears are getting raped by all the different fucking dubs happening, man. Wow. Okay, this trailer is probably the most hype stuff from. No, this is where the AI claims came from. Okay. So this trailer, I think, shows us a lot more of like the endgame threat of season 1 content. And yes, Dunn Smith is not bald. He has a Vegeta hairline. All right, that's the most pressing concern over here. A lot of I think we've seen this guy again. I think this is the one that I was talking about, the Vine powers in the last one, comparing him to like a vampire and shit. And like we're just like killing and stuff and hacking and slashing and a bunch of gore and blood and more, you know, symbols. And I feel like this is hinting at some sort of death, right? What else could this be? So I guess, you know, one of our comrades is probably gonna die and womp womp, man. I don't know. This looks like some sort of funeral ceremony that's gonna happen at the end, man. What else? That's pretty much it. It's just a super hype trailer that shows off the extent of how far season 1 is gonna go. I hear that season 1 is covering volume 1 content, but it's a lot very like slow paced. But if there is, you know, a lot of action and hype stuff that people can anticipate and wait for, then great. Wonder why his clown makeup was coming off. Also, I wonder when he wears the clown makeup and when he doesn't, because sometimes he does have the clown makeup on, sometimes he doesn't. So maybe like the clown stuff is like his alter persona that like he uses at times to like hide his identity as Klein Moretti. I don't know, man, but just seeing all of these different fight scenes and all the action and all these cool characters duking it out, it does look really hype, man. All right, that is the first 4 trailers of Lord of the Mysteries. Now, I know that there is another trailer that came out. That's the one that we're going to be watching last, okay? Next up, we got the character PVs. First up, we got official character trailer 1. Let's get it.
最近总做一些奇怪的梦，清醒后，这里就被我画成这样。你明
What? This is the guy that I was, you know, saying, wow, what a hot vampire looking dude. I ended up painting this place like this. This is some freaky ass scary movie shit, bro. Okay, there is sleepwalking and there is like occult behavior painting your fucking walls with blood. When he's possessed by the demons, oh hell no.
最近总做一些奇怪的梦，清醒后，这里就被我画成这样。
Creepy, bro. What is it? He's just drawing castles, isn't he? Like this is like the forest, the trees and brushes and building, and I see a sword here. Does he even know what this building is? Maybe this building is supposed to be like a place that we're trying to find or something, and he only subconsciously like draws it in his dream or some shit.
你命运中不协调的一部分，很隐晦的指
The
向
sword again. From the drawing, the sword.
知道我的一些秘密。
Oh, what was that? Wait.
一些秘密。
Yo, scary. I don't know why they decided to show us the skeleton right there for a second. Doesn't this look like, you know, the sword and the ruined building that he was kind of drawing in the painting before? Like I did notice that there's a literal sword planted there and he pulls out a sword. Maybe there's no coincidence.
你知道我的一些秘密。
Scary skeleton stuff.
的人，会让他10倍偿还。
Skull.
Utica Redfin.
Oh, creepy eyes. Yo, is he behind the fucking skeleton shit? I mean, I guess so. If they're literally showing us that part again from, you know, trailer 4, is this dude summoning the skeleton? Is he the final bad guy? No, he's fighting on our side. No, he's fighting on our side. Ooh. Let him go in like that. He got beef with the skeletons. Scary shit, man. Bro just like sleeps and then wakes up and draws like evil ass paintings on the wall with his blood or something. Like what the hell? And then he finds like a sword and he has like a connection with like the skeleton stuff, and then, you know, at the end we see the skeletons attacking whatever city or people, and he's on the front lines fighting. So that's pretty cool, man. He's definitely a cool character. He is so sick, man. His design, long cool hair, the sword play, edgy. Love it. All right. Next up, we got trailer 2, baby. Let's get it.
这是什么地方？
Yo, domain expansion.
是谁？极光会一直在追寻真实造物主。
The Aurora Order has always been pursuing the sanctuary of the true. Why am I reading this? As if this is gonna make any fucking sense to me. Right then, blimey.
是谁？极光会一直在追寻真实造物主的圣所。
It's like some sort of ceremony.
藏着那22条神之途径牢。
Okay, this is pretty important though. A lot of people keep talking about pathways, and I think that pathways are supposed to be like different jobs and classes, right? So what do we hear here? That tarot deck. Aurora Order has been pursuing the sanctuary of the true creator. Makes no sense to me, but there's like a tarot card. There's like a bunch of tarot cards that holds the secret of the 22 pathway of the gods, like secret powers and hidden and shits. I wonder if what he's holding in his cup right now is also like a potion or some sort of drink, like in the previous trailers where people are drinking shit. And he's one of the members of the tarot card club, I guess, because we're in this domain expansion from the Fool, and it looks like he's like praying and doing some sort of like ceremony rituals and stuff.
追寻真实造物主的圣所。内府外藏着那22条神之途径牢。他变成了人格化的系统。
Whoa! There was nothing in the cup. What the fuck? There was nothing in the cup, and then like ice. That's kind of cool. How is he supposed to drink that? You gonna eat the fucking? I don't know. You gotta fucking crush the ice up and eat this shit like it's like fucking bingsu or something.
变成了人格化的系统。
Evil god? He's taken an evil god?
高调。
The Hanged Man.
遵从你最尊。
Okay, we know that tarot cards are very important, and we know one tarot card, right? The Fool. The Fool is supposed to be Klaimoe. But then, fucking this guy, the Seaman, yeah? He's the fucking Hanged Man, yeah? What is the Hanged Man lore? Tarot card, lore. I don't think this is cheating, right? I'm just literally asking Google, like, what is the significance of, you know, Hanged Man stuff? So, here it is. Let me bring it here. Okay, Hanged Man tarot card lore. The Hanged, I think that, you know, the Fool is pretty simple, right? I'm the Joker, baby! Like, it's literally all just that shit. So the Hanged Man, wisdom, circumcision, circumspection, discernment, trial, sacrifice, intuition, divination, prophecy. Ooh. Reverse, self, this is the other stuff. Okay, sure. The Hanged Man tarot card, traditionally number 12, generally signifies sacrifice, surrender, and a need to reevaluate one's perspective. It often appears when a situation calls for letting go of control, patience, and finding a new viewpoint. This card can also represent a period of waiting, reflection, or even a feeling of being stuck. That's not a very good card. That card kind of sucks. So my overall feelings off of this character based on the attributes of the Hanged Man is that this guy has a lot of problems. He is perhaps troubled and stuck and needs help and advice. That's pretty much it. You think that fucking Klaimoe can give him some fucking advice, yeah? Oi, bro, next time you got some jacket potatoes, got some fucking beans and tuna in it, we're gonna change your life, bro. I don't know, bro. Okay, that's pretty much it. Hanged Man. The Fool? I mean, here, let's actually, the Fool tarot card. You know what? That's probably kind of worth it. Tarot card lore. I just assume the Fool is literally just, you know, like the Joker, right? Chaos. So the Fool tarot card, often the first in the major arcana, traditionally symbolizes new beginnings, potential, and the courage to take a leap of faith. Represents embarking on a journey, embracing the unknown with optimism and enthusiasm, and trusting one's intuition. However, it can also mean to shift to reflect recklessly, naivety, or lack of caution, particularly when reversed. Doesn't this literally go hand to hand with the Hangman though? Because the Hangman lore is like straight up, like, I don't know, I'm uncertain, I'm stuck, and I need to do reflection, and I'm stagnating, I need help. And the Fool is, YOLO, baby! Fuck it, we ball, bro! So like, Klein represents Run it down mid, baby. Fuck this shit, boy. I'm the Joker, baby. And the Hangman is like, I don't know, man. Like, maybe we should think about this. Maybe like, you know, we need to like, I don't know. Maybe the Fool is going to give the Hangman some sort of enlightenment and give him a different perspective on life based on the tarot card, you know, readings. All right. Next one, we have PV3. Let's get it. Let me just change the resolutions. Boom, boom, boom. I don't care about the names of characters.
魔镜魔镜，
Mirror,
我以
mirror.
霍尔家族之名命令你。
That's the blonde rich girl I was talking about before, right? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all? Is it me, Miss Mirror? Is she that kind of character?
魔镜魔镜，我以霍尔家族之名
Hall
命
family.
令你。苏醒，
Awaken.
我一直
Oh.
期待着类似神秘、超越自然的奇迹。愚者先生，我该怎样做才能成为非凡者？
Yo, she's Glazing Klein. She got puppy eyes. Oh, Mr. Fool. I want to be a Beyonder too like you and get some powers. Okay, just off of that, she seems a bit naive. Innocent, young, reckless, naive. Okay. She's also rich as fuck considering her, like, look at her, like, bed. Look at this room. I don't even know what the mirror's supposed to be, but it does feel like both the guy from the last trailer and the Hanged Man and this girl, they were doing some sort of ceremony. The Hanged Man was, he had like a bunch of candles, right, on the table, and he was like praying or some shit, and she's like talking to the mirror, and this is how they like call in. This is how like dial into like Microsoft Teams or like Zoom. Like that's how they like go visit fucking this on-call meeting.
我一直期待着类似神秘、超越自然的奇迹。愚者先生，我该怎样做才能成为非凡者？我想我喜欢上了这种感觉。愚者，
The fool,
观众，
spectator,
可
the
我不想
spectator.
失去自由。
Uh-oh. Yo, what the hell? We got a happy face and a sad face too? The spectator. The fool? The spectator. So like, this girl is the spectator while the guy before is the Hanged Man and Klein is the fool? Okay. Now, let's check out the lore for this. The Spectator Tarot Card lore. It's not a tarot card. Is it? It doesn't show me. Lore. Give me the lore. Okay, here we go. So, we have AI overview. We're just gonna treat this we're gonna just trust the AI overview, bro. The term spectator in this context of tarot doesn't refer to a specific card, but rather to the role of the person receiving the readings or observing the process. Tarot cards are traditionally used as a tool for self-reflection and gaining insight into one's life. And the person engaging with the cards takes on the role of the spectator, observing the unfolding narrative and its potential meaning. So she is literally just watching. I mean, that's what the spectator literally says. What do you think spectating means? You're just fucking watching, bro. Okay, so she's just chilling. She's just chilling. Her tarot isn't mentioned. That's something entirely different. All right, whatever. We'll kind of just like leave that into the later on. So we got this new girl. You guys are telling me that her name is Audrey. She is of the Hall family. The Hall family seems to be very rich. She got a magic mirror, and that's how she goes talks to Mr. Klein, and she seems to glaze Klein and wants to be like a Beyonder, right? Just like him. I don't even know what a Beyonder really is still. Some sort of like magical like power people, but that's that trailer with the girl. And these are our tarot card, you know, party members. All right, number 4, let's get it. Unk.
决定绝对不要试图沟通未知的存在，为所欲为，但无伤害。
Okay, well, one thing about Unk is that, you know, he's got friendly uncle, old man, grandpa vibes, and he's not bald, so I respect him a lot for having this hairline at this age.
但无伤害。
Okay, dude, no. Never mind. Oh, okay, never mind. What the hell? Yo, fucking Unk is freaky. This is a freaky ass Unk. What? Nah. My vibes are all the. No. We getting the hell away from Unk, bro. No, I do not want to be in a room alone with Unk, bro.
这可是神明的恩赐。
I thought that he was like a teddy bear, wholesome grandpa. But like, no, bro. He ready to fucking do a freak off right now with Klein. And then this is a gift from the gods. He's like angry at the end. He's lashing out. He's crashing out at the end. I don't know. There's also the significance of the word seer and how we should not commune with unknown entities. Basically, don't talk to strangers, kids. And definitely don't talk to Unk if he looks like this in public. You see an old man in public like this? Fucking run right now, bro. All right, we got the 5th trailer. Let's check it out. His teeth is too white, not British enough. That's just racist, bro. Blimey. All right, let's see this one.
这就叫两位主角相遇，
Two
历
protagonists.
史的车轮开始滚滚向前。
Oh, isn't that the guy we
这
already
个
saw
世界上
before?
总有些
First
特
trailer?
殊的人，比如说你，也比如说我。
Damn. The way that this guy talks. There's two people like you. People like you and people like me. I am him. He's so confident. Is he the true main character? Cause like I feel like he's talking to Klein and he's calling out Klein. It's like, you ain't the main character, bro. I'm the main character. You see how hot I look?
世界上总有些特殊的人，比如说你，
Yeah.
也比如说我。
Damn. You ain't me, bro.
终于有点意思。
Oh. That spear again. Guys, am I crazy? This isn't the this guy is not the first guy in the first trailer, right? The guy with the skeleton fighting sword stuff. I thought it kind of looked like him. He's not him, right? No, different character entirely. I just saw like longish hair. Okay, different guy. All right.
终于有点意思。
Fighting sea monsters and shit and throwing his fucking hair and shit
而
into the
我心
nails.
里总有诗篇在涌动。
Complete narcissist. 100% narcissist, just egomaniac like myself who thinks he's the main character. And you know what? I like that. What if he's the real deal though? Listen, some people are going to find him very off-putting due to how aggro he seems right now. But what if he backs up the shit talk with like competence? What if he is the real deal? At that point, it's no longer arrogance. It's just confidence, bro. Bro might be the main character of this series. I don't know. He's not part of the tarot card club, though. I wonder when he's going to get introduced to the series. But this imagery with like this like blood red moon. Again, we see the red moon and we see the... This guy is with the Hashirama cells, right? The divine plant stuff. So I guess this is what the imagery is alluding to. Not only does he fight while throwing his fucking hair and nail at people, you know, he's got like a blood lance as well, fighting sea monsters in the ship, but also, you know, he's got like plant powers. So, all right, I'll have high expectations of this guy simply because of the way he talks. You see, there are few special people in this world, right? People like you, people like me. What a cocky motherfucker. All right, let's see if he's really legit. All right, we got trailer 6 next. Let's check out this one.
我们是守护者，也是一群时刻对抗着危险
The line again.
可怜虫。
They have spammed that line over and over again. This is, I think, at the end of the 4th trailer where I assume that someone is dead and we're doing some sort of like memorial service. But that line, bro, we are guardians. Also a bunch of miserable wretches that are constantly fighting against threat and madness.
也是一群时刻对抗着危险和疯狂的可怜虫。
They love that line.
愿你神庇佑你，
May the goddess bless you.
得到真正的安眠。但我还是做。
What is the reflection in his eyes there? Hold up. Is it Klein and the boys, or I don't know. Maybe these are his like old comrades or something. There's characters in the reflections of his eyes.
还是做了这样的选择。
He got a pipe?
和他们在一起。
Smoking the Zaza after standing that line? Oh shit, this guy is hype. Look at that pipe, bro. You know that pipe is more expensive than people's fucking rent in this place. Ooh, the sticky icky. The choir, man. So this is a character trailer for Dunn Smith, right? I think his name is Dunn Smith, right? I don't know. He's the guy that we saw in the beginning of like the introduction of the Nighthawk stuff. This guy seems to be the captain, huh? He seems to be like Mr. Nighthawk. He's just cool. He's sick.
我们拯救了天根。
Yo, he's hype. Very like soft-spoken person who I think commands a lot of presence. Look at that top hat, bro. Look at that pose, bro. He fucking about to do teleportation like Goku right now as well. And the pipe. We saved Tengen. All right, I guess they're gonna. I can't believe I'm spoiled, guys. I can't believe Dunn Smith and the Nighthawks are gonna save Tengen. My experience is ruined. I will no longer watch this anymore. All right, we got the final trailer. So this is the final trailer before we get to the. This is the pathway stuff. So let's check out the final character PV.
所有人都会死，包括我。
Is that supposed to be a prophecy or something? Everyone will die. Is there the full PV? Can someone link me the full PV? The Fool is in the miscellaneous one. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, the character PV for the Fool is in the miscellaneous one, so don't worry about it. This game, everyone will die. Well, here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. The everyone will die, of course. No shit. Everyone is gonna die. That's like saying everyone's gonna take a shit. Yeah, it's gonna happen. But it's a matter of when is it gonna happen? Are people gonna die of natural causes later on? Or is this basically Judgment Day happening? Is this some sort of like holy day of the reckoning? Where God descends down and basically calls the monkeys off and everyone dies like that, right? I think that's what the significance of this is more. And the ominous like red moon again. Something about the red moon just always gives this environment just menacing vibes. I wonder if the red moon has anything to do with this prophecy.
所有人都会死，包括我。
He loves that gun. Oh, the piano though. I just love this scene, bro. I don't want to disrespect the Fool, okay? But like, I think it's because he's skinny, because he's a skinny clown, right? Like he's just Buggy the Clown, right? And I'm sure he's gonna be hype, and I'm gonna put the respect on his name. But like, he just this slender Fool, bro, and this a fucking clown, mate. God, he's like on fire. What the hell? Creepy voices all over again. Hands. I don't know who this guy is, bro. There's mysterious hands on a hooded figure. And what are they saying, bro? Dong. Oh! Red Moon. That was pretty cool. Okay. This one doesn't really tell us much, right? Because like this is just like Klein's PV and stuff that we've already seen. There's an important message in this like diary as soon as he wakes up from being shot in the head, I guess, as we saw in trailer 1. Everyone is gonna die. Well, no shit, but again, I think it's about the timing of when it might happen. So we've gotten a weird warning. Now, one must question. Did the previous host of Klein Moretti write it in the diary in anticipation for the next person to see it. Because like the transmigrating, it's very interesting, right? Because like here's the thing, we can just assume that, oh, old Klein basically just killed himself, and by chance, you know, this Zhou Mingrui or whatever, the Chinese dude, just hopped in. Is that just chance? Is that spontaneous? Or was that very intentional? Was Klein meaning to have someone else take over? Or is he just unsatisfied with life? Maybe he realized again that maybe some crazy person on the streets told him, "Oi, bruv! Fucking bloody hell! Everyone's gonna fucking die on a Tuesday, innit?" And Klein was like, "Oh! Oh!" And then he went crazy and wrote it down in the diary and shot himself in the head. Straight up. He just listened to some fucking crazy person on the street and he said, "Blimey, I'm fucking out of here, mate." Boom. I don't know. Like, it's in the diary and he shot himself, so I guess it's like, unless it's like a warning, he's like scared of it, so he just fucking like killed himself. And that's his suicide note? I don't know. Did he, again, the intention of like, was it a suicide or was it intentional like transmigration? Why would he want to transmigrate and have someone else take over the body? These are very, I think, interesting things that we should be thinking about. Because like quite often I've noticed in episode 1 of isekai animes, and this is an isekai, is that a lot of people kind of briefly gloss over the reincarnation process, the transportation process. We all kind of laugh it up. But like, there's a lot of like important stuff happening there that a lot of people just kind of gloss over because it's like, oh, new world, let's just get to it. But it's kind of interesting to kind of think about and theorize about like, why are we here? How do we even get here? What was the previous Climb already up to? Why did we turn to Climb already and stuff like that? All right, that's it. Now, we got pathway teasers, okay? We have 4 pathway teasers. This is the first pathway teaser, okay? Let's bring this up here. And let's go. Ooh. All right, what is this? Pathway of the Divine, Corpse Collector. If I have to go around collecting corpses, if I specialize in this job, I am not doing that, bro. Could you imagine the smell? Okay, what kind of powers though? Maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's worth it. Oh, it's a lady of power. Oh. Deli Simone, believer of the Evernight goddess. Nighthawk. Death Pathway. Sequence 7. Spirit. What the fuck does that mean, bro? Anyways, we got some new characters here, bro. She is not a corpse collector. She's like a fucking spirit medium or death pathway. So there's pathways, there's sequences, and then there's like another category of describing stuff. And then there's also like a faction as well. But not only is this is crazy. There is first and last name, and then there is like religious following, and then there is like a associated faction after the religious following. And then you have a fucking pathway, and then you have a sequence number, which I'm assuming doesn't just stop at 7. It's probably like 1 to 10, 20, who knows? And then there's a spirit. 5? We got 5 fucking separate things to keep track. Jesus Christ. Fry. He's the corpse collector, death pathway, believer of the Evernight goddess, Nighthawk, baby. So it looks like Evernight goddess is like the main religion within the Nighthawks, and maybe like the place that Klein lives in. Ooh, the hair was crazy. What am I doing? Okay. I don't know exactly what's going on with the crystallization process here, but like we see the lady just hair is going crazy and random ass monsters spawning and bro's eyes are turning silver and I don't know, just fucking crazy. Cool symbol. I guess this is the corpse collector symbol, huh? I don't think I have enough details about what a corpse collector really does to commit to this path, but cool. We got, you know, introductions to 2 separate characters, a sequence 7 and a sequence 9 fucking death, whatever, bro. There's too many fucking things to keep track of, but important Nighthawk characters to remember. All right. Next one. Pathway teaser 2. Let's get it. Oh, now we talking, bro. Pathway of the Divine. Assassin. Ooh. One of the classes that I always love playing in, you know, RPGs, MMORPGs is like rogue, thief, assassin, and stuff. Recently, not so much. I've been enjoying the Unga Bunga warrior classes as well as the mages and stuff like that for convenient AoE farming and stuff. But assassin, that's always like a, you know, a childhood favorite of mine. Yo, is this Klein? No. Chills, brother. Dude, the way that everyone lifted the candles up as this guy's descending down. Dude, this is actually so hype. He says purely aura farming. Whew. Sequence Night Assassin. Was that Klein? I can't tell if this is Klein or not. Was this Klein? Or is it a separate character? It's different. Okay. Klein doesn't have that kind. It's Triss. Oh, I didn't realize that this is his name. I saw Triss and I was like, is this like supposed to be some sort of different like nomenclature or some sort of like different category I'm supposed to know? Okay, that's his literal name. Triss, Sequence 9 Assassin. His introduction is so hype again. Everybody like throwing up candles in the air with rose petals fluttering. The absolute command he has over the audience. This is pure aura, man. Triss is sequence 8. Is it that important?
Well, actually, Triss is sequence 8 at this point and not sequence 9. And because he's sequence 8, he was able to let everybody, you know, raise the candles.
And does it matter? Does the sequence 9 and sequence 8?
Well, actually.
All right, okay, sequence 8. Ooh. Sequence 8. Okay, that is kind of blasphemous though, because like literally like over here there's a number 8 over here. Right? I still respect the person doing these subs and translations. All right, come on guys, come on, we gotta respect their names what it is. But I do see the number 8 here. That is a that is kind of sus. Trissy. So we got Triss and Trissy. Sequence 7 witch. Okay. What are the odds that Triss and Trissy are siblings or some stuff? She cuts her hand. More crystallization stuff. And she disappears into the red moon. So we had assassin and witch. This just looks like a pair of titties to me, man. All right. Well, I don't know if we got to see Triss in the official PV trailers, but just off of this entrance, man, this is probably one of the coolest scenes, man, of the way that the audience was just absolutely just respecting this guy's presence. And he takes the hat off and he's like, behold, sequence 8 assassin, actually. Triss and Trissy. Assassin, in which I think assassin is pretty straightforward, right? Like rogue, thief, moving fast, daggers and shit. Which is kind of interesting though, because like she's like cutting her hand and maybe she's like summoning stuff, or this is like blood magic, and then we see like this other character. Is this Trissy after she cuts her hands? I don't know, man. All right. Next up, we got Pathway Teaser 3. The red moon is still there, man. Let's go. Done? Is that done? No, it's the main character guy. It's the main character guy, bro. Ikemen! Why is he so hot? Why does he have so much aura? Okay. this slut, bro. Look at this slut fucking showing off his fucking man cleavage here. This is the shit that you see in the Josei animes, right? The villainous animes, the Josei animes. The fuck his name is like you see Denka something like oh Prince, and he's just showing us man titties and flexing it off to the hose. And I just know his ass is tall too, bro. Ain't no way he's under 5 foot, bro. I just know he's like 6 foot something, showing his fucking man cleavage. God damn, he just got it all. Fat. Oh. Dunsmith. Sequence 7. Nightmare. Oh. Oh, that's kind of cool. Whoa. Nightmare. That's pretty hype, right? I don't know what that means, but like the name sounds fucking sick. Believer of the Evernight Goddess. Nighthawk. Now, Evernight Goddess is supposed to be the religion, right? Well, Evernight, what does that literally mean? Permanent night? Like you are like the goddess represents the nighttime? Maybe that also is why the moon is red? I don't know, because like I'm trying to like make sense of why is the moon red? Why is there such a significance in the night? And then nighttime moon comes out, no shit. Evernight, forever night. Fuck, I just triggered myself for Ben 10. Fuck the forever nights over there. And there's nightmare. The theme is constantly night, right? So I don't know. Maybe bro like eats people's dreams and shit like fucking Gengar in Pokemon, bro. Anyways, Dunsmith is working with the Ikemen here. Yo, why'd they become one? What the hell? Leonard Mitchell, Sequence 8, Midnight Poet. He's a poet? What the fuck? He writing poems and shit? Like haikus? How does he got so much power? Yeah, why are they fusing right now? They're like becoming one person. Maybe Dun can like possess other people or like buff them by... Like, does it even make sense? Because like he's fusing together nightmare, dreams, reality, not reality. His like aether body is like... Is Dun a stand? Is he a literal fucking stand like in JoJo's? And then you see Leonard as the main body fighting. Where did Dun go? I don't know. Cool. Sleepless. Ooh. More themes of Evernight, Nightmare, you know, Sleepless. And then there's also the term Nighthawk. Man, these dudes are not trying to be discreet about this at all, huh? These dudes are absolutely not trying to be discreet about what they're about. They are so proud of the Evernight Goddess. Nightmare, Evernight, Nighthawk, Midnight Poem, Sleepless. All right, I don't know what any of these means, right? Because like when you think about assassin or witch, it kind of makes sense of what they do based off video game knowledge. But like Nightmare, fucking Midnight Poet. There's no way bro's literally writing poets because I see him use fucking Hashirama cells, but all right. Cool stuff. Leonard is also a member of the Nighthawk. One thing to note maybe is the number, right? Because so far I think the highest number that we've seen is sequence 9. And the lowest sequence that we've seen is sequence 7 from Dunsmith, which may hint that if the higher number is better, then obviously it's better. But if the higher, but I feel like the lower number is the better one because the way that Dunsmith has so much aura. And if he's sequence 7, I think it makes more sense for like someone of him in this like leadership, like captain position would have like the highest power. Anyways, next up we have Pathway 4. Let's get the final one. Potions and shit again? Oh, good boy. Morning, Governor. Claymore in the fucking building. Believer the Evernight God is, yeah? Fucking Nighthawk. Fucking see ya. Sequence 9, see ya, yeah? Fucking... I guess 9 is the weakest one, right? Because, you know, Like, there's no way Dunsmith is weaker than fucking Klein when he's like a newbie. Anyways. You drinking drinks and shit. Clown! He just needs to eat more, bro. Like, he's been mewing, bro. Bro's been fucking mewing so hard. These cheeks are sunken in. So there's like two separate like personas, right? There's Klein Moretti, but then there's also like the fool, the clown. What the fuck is going on? And after he drank it, the way that his eyes go all dark like this, it's also very like scary. It's honestly very off-putting. He's a clown, bro. Oh, martial arts! Oh! I don't know, man. This clown he kind of hard. He's acrobatic. He can fight. He does a little trolling. The face explodes. Like, the combat of this class is not that bad. I just didn't think like a clown would be able to fight. I thought that clown is just they're just entertaining shit. But like, look at this. Scary ass fucking. What the hell? Birds turn into mouse here? Top hat too, man. Just okay. I gotta play this video again, bro. Where is this shit? I'm sorry, bro. Where is this fucking video, bro? Do I still have this? Nah. Shit. Do I still have this? Okay, I'm trying to show you something. I practice British accent for Lord of the Mystery. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason I'm bringing this up here is because there's a part where this guy basically does British accents and then like tips, yeah? Go back.
Hey, I'll do the fish and chips. Hello, I'll do a fish and chips. Right, I'll take a fish and chips in it. Right, mate, don't rack about. Take a fish and chips. Oh, you take a bow, have a fish and chips, yeah? Hello, mate, top of the morning.
Hello, mate, top of the morning. You take a fucking fish and chips in it, bro. It's the fucking top hat tip, bro. This is the most stereotypical guy. Fucking ball of water shit, bro. And the clown is literally doing that. The clown is literally fucking tipping his hat for fish and chips in it, bro. All right. Seer. Gee, guys, I wonder what a seer does. Could it possibly be that he sees stuff? But then again, so does a spectator, right? Whatever. There's like a seer, there's a clown. I think that clown is Klein. We'll have to see more about it. Anyways, that's it for that one. Next up, we are done with now the pathway teasers. We have also completed all the character PVs. There's still one final, main PV to watch, but the next segment is now going to be the miscellaneous teasers, right? We got 4 more. We got 5 total trailers left, but here is miscellaneous teaser number 1. Let's get it. Bread. Bread. Bro's not going home.
阁下，请问您是谁？
Your Excellency? Why would you call someone you just met your Excellency? What is this glaze happening from that? His name is Alger, right? There is Alger and Audrey Hall, right? This is the tarot card people. A lot of focus on the bread immediately. Look at this. Look. The bread. Look at the bread, bro. A lot of details in the bread, man. Bread, more bread. And like Klein wants to go home. He's trying to like go home, okay? But he doesn't go home. Instead, he goes meets friends with tarot cards. Your Excellency. Maybe he's just a polite guy. Your Excellency.
你们可以称呼我为
Oh?
愚者。
Oh! He said the line! He said the line! I'm kind of confused in this dynamic though. Because like, I don't really know the character Klein Moretti. But like, this is a person who's transmigrated here and is probably trying to just figure shit out, right? But people are already glazing him, saying, Your Excellency, who are you? Why would these people glaze Klein already? Maybe they're just fans. Maybe the fact that like Klein can summon them onto a Zoom call or a Microsoft Teams meeting is like such a significant thing. And they're glazing and they're like, oh, Your Excellency, may I know your name? Please. Huh, my name? Zafood. Okay. Is Klein that legit? I can't honestly tell from the trailers. Like, I don't know if he's bullshitting or if he's legit. But his aura, and he's kind of looking serious. So, like, I'll take his word for it. All right, Your Excellency. Does he know what's going on? Because, like, he's trying to, like, go back home and shit. And then he gets, like, ported somewhere else. I don't know, man. I need more context. This is not enough to go off of. All right, there's the official trailer teaser 1 for the miscellaneous. Next one is teaser 2. Let's get it. Lowen Kingdom, Tingen, Iron Cross Street. Damn, the background art details, bro. Again, look at this shit. Look at the absolute fidelity in this. Look at the little details in every little nook and cranny of this place, bro. I would fucking hate to live here. Okay. Imagine, again, living in modern day China where you have access to high-speed internet, air conditioning, a nice room, computer, gaming chair, e-girls, great. And then you get fucking spawned here. Hell no. Fucking hell no, bro. You gonna fucking make me beg for a bottle of water and a fucking bread? A fucking stale ass bread with no fucking seasoning? On a fucking Tuesday? Hell no. I am not living in this place. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna double it down and pass it on to the next guy. Okay, you know what? The past climb already shot himself. You know what? I see this shit. All right, bet. Next one, bang. Good luck to the next person who tries migrates into this goddamn party. Also, another significant thing is, does that mean Klein has like regeneration powers? Because like, literally a wound healed up. Maybe it's like a one-time thing. Like, but like he had a hole in his head and then it like, does he have ultra reach? I don't know. Maybe that's his bullshit isekai power.
太阳看上去差不多呀。要不是红月太过迥异，这里真的像地球的平行世界。
What's up with the Crimson Moon, man? Very steampunk, man. Got some bread. Gamba. Gamba.
斗地主。哦，对，这个世界是有斗地主的。
Fight the Landlord is a crazy name. 到底, so I guess this is a Chinese card game that also exists here to obviously show that this is like parallel Earth.
对剑，要挟，斗地主。哦，对，这个世界是有斗地主的，好像是100多年前殷蒂斯皇帝罗塞尔古斯塔夫。
Okay, important lore. Rosal Gustav invented the Emperor of Intis over a century. This card game?
100多年前殷蒂斯皇帝罗塞尔古斯塔夫。
Was that Leonard? I don't know. We got a long hair Ikemen again.
蒸汽机。
What the fuck? Emperor Rosal came up with Terra Divination, the Steam engine. This guy's a genius.
塔罗占卜，蒸汽机。 改良了帆船，
Improve sailboats?
发扬了过春节的
Popularize the celebration of Spring Festival?
照小说的套路，博塞尔大帝
Could it be?
怕不是穿越者前辈。
Like another isekai character. Like this is some Hoshin of the Wilderness stuff from what's it called? ReZero. Because like the lore of the Hoshin of the Wilderness from ReZero is basically there's a place called Kararage, but it's like all Japanese style. But why would this place be Japanese style? Because a previous isekai character from Japan pulled up and used this knowledge to transform the city into Japanese style, Osaka style, right? So like Emperor Roselle having all this knowledge of steampunk and you know all this other stuff. So like we gotta think about who else can be transmigrators, right? We gotta be thinking about that. Any other character could be also isekai characters.
照小说的套路，博塞尔大帝怕不是穿越者前辈，大吃火锅的老乡吧？
Maybe, bro. And okay, fellow countryman of the Great Foodie Nation is kind of crazy because that's what he refers to as China. And in the other trailers, we saw in this like white realm Chinese letters. And I asked you, I'm Korean. Are these Chinese letters? That's the only connection, though. We're just assuming Emperor Roselle is also a Chinese person. Man, what a fucking RNG, bro. Like, did he literally just get spawned in as an emperor? Or I wonder if he worked towards it. Who knows what the lore is there, but there's some sort of like connection with like the letter stuff there and emperor here stuff. This trailer seems very simple in nature, but there's a lot of things that you should be picking up on, right? Like, they're just dropping some like crazy ass shit like Easter eggs here regarding the emperor and his association with China, maybe. I don't know, man. Next up, this is the third trailer of the miscellaneous one. Let's get it. Let's get it. Nighthawks! Moon is red. Ooh. Done.
重新认识一下，职业者
Yeah.
邓恩·史密斯。
Done Shimizu.
刚才是他在操纵梦境。
Manipulating dream? What? I mean, he's like a sequence 7 nightmare whatever. He can manipulate dreams? So like genjutsu shit. Like reality warping genjutsu put you in some sort of mind control. You think that this is reality, but then boom. Shatter. Kyoka Suigetsu. Watashi no Dun Smith.
是他在操纵梦境，他是非凡者。
莫雷蒂先生，在黑夜里，我们远比你想象的还要
We
强。
got a buff at nighttime? I mean, you know, Ever Goddess religion, right? The believer of the Ever Night Goddess, Nighthawk, Nightmare. So like nighttime, they get a buff under the red moon?
比想象的还要强大。
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Holy shit! The moon is red! He's horror farming? I guess that also explains like what's going on with like I don't even know if this is reality or not though, right? Like what if this still is in the context of a dream and that's why he can like manipulate like the ground like this and rise all this shit up? Because I don't think, you know, Nightmare would allow you to just have creative mode turned on unless you're like in some sort of dream world right now. I don't know. Dunsmith is a really cool character, man. Remember the pipe that he had as well? This guy is sick. I think he's the captain of the Nighthawks. I don't know if it's his official title, but he is definitely a character to recognize and just respect. Finally, the penultimate trailer. We got the penultimate trailer, baby. I don't know what this one's gonna be, but let's check it out.
这其实
Freaky Unk!
是一本日记。
我去，
Freaky
简体
Unk!
中文，11月18日，真是件神奇的事
November
情。
18th.
我发现了一位困于风暴之中、迷失于黑暗深处的可怜家伙。
Chinese diary.
他是幸运的，他遇见了我。
Oh, Emperor Roselle stuff? Emperor Roselle stuff. Stuff isn't Chinese. Something unusual happened. I found a poor soul. Lost in the deep darkness, caught in the storm. He was lucky because he met me. Damn. Wonder what kind of person Emperor Rizal was before getting isekai here, because the way he talks, dude, he is a main character.
真是件神奇的事情。我发现了一位困于风暴之中、迷失于黑暗深处的可怜。
He's so confident. He's like, you're lucky you met me, bro.
他是幸运的。
Ooh, the soundtrack too.
这个时代的主角。
The protagonist of this era, bro. Wasn't the other dude, like Leonard guy, also kind of talking about this shit too? Of like, there's people like you, there's people like me. He was really cocky too, right? But this guy too. I am the protagonist of this era, bro. Like, holy shit. We getting mocked by the Emperor right now.
他遇见了我。
The way he talks to is so epic. Rosal Gustav.
1884年1月1日，盛大的新年晚会，弗洛纳尔夫人真是一个尤物啊
Madame Florin.
原来你这么热情奔放啊！感谢我的母语。
Okay. Thank goodness. So this is so interesting, huh? I don't know if the Emperor is still alive. Maybe this is a person from the past, but this guy basically is the most Giga Chad of all Giga Chad isekai protags and pulled up and just like revolutionized this entire world, made the steampunk engine and like the tarot card divinations, and basically granted, you know, this place the equivalent of like the Industrial Revolution. This guy's hype. the Emperor is super hype. I love this. The way that he does his voice acting. The voice acting is so hype. The way that he talks, and not even the way that he talks, the tone of how he talks, bro.
他是幸运的，他遇见了我。
He met me.
这个时代的主角。
Who's he talking about though? Lost deep in the darkness, caught in the storm, something unusual happened. He was lucky he met me. Like, is this like a male character that we don't know about? Is Emperor Rosal talking somehow to Klein in the future by saying like, one day you will read stories about me, a fellow countryman of the great foodie nation? Like, I don't know.
他是幸运的，他遇见了我，这个时代的主角。
That mustache, bro.
1884年1月1日，
And then the dance with the
盛大的新年
baddies.
晚会，弗洛纳尔夫人真是一个尤物啊！
大爹，原来你
Stupid hype, bro. Stupid hype. Also, year 184. Isn't that like a literal like millennia before whatever's happening right now? Because like in the one where we learned that Klein is from China, it was like year 1300 something, but that might be that year specifically in the Great Foodie Nation and not in this place, but also it could be. He's dead as fuck, right? He's not. I want him to be like, okay, he's long gone. Yeah, it's 1100. Oh, this is 1184, not 184. Got it. Okay, but still, it's like 100 couple of years off, right? Well, technically, he could still be alive. I don't know. I want this guy to be alive. He's so sick. Why would they make this character so fucking hyped? And he's not gonna. We'll see, bro. The Emperor I hope the Emperor can transcend death, man. And finally, here we are. This is a controversial trailer, bro. A lot of people are like, no! Major spoilers! No, you can't watch this up. Guys, what do you think we should do? Do you think that we should watch the version without the subtitles? Or should we watch it with the subtitles? I mean, it's gonna be out of context spoilers that, like, doesn't matter. At the end of the day, like, I don't really care too much, and I'm probably gonna forget about these fucking details by the time that it actually does matter, right? We got no fucking context to this, right? I bet this is like the most like sweaty shit that, you know, source material people are saying, oh my god, like, it's gonna spoil everything, but it's like, what the fuck do I know about fucking sequences and fucking beyonders, mate? Yeah, we ball. Here we go. Final trailer. We ball, baby.
成为职业者，都会面临失控的风险。你想加入我们，成为一位非凡者吗？
Nighthawk. There is this repeated element of losing control and that whole quote of like, we are guardians, but we're also simply like wretches who are like doomed to like fight against the madness or some shit, right? So like, I guess like it just like fucks with your mind. Like you like rather than the madness being like creatures that you're fighting, but like people just like mentally lose it because of these powers or some stuff.
面临失控的风险。你想加入我们，成为一位
Beyonder
非凡者吗？
Creepy visuals. What the hell is going on here? Dude, all these imageries is so fucking off-putting, man. Like, look at this. What the hell is happening in this? Hey, this is the church clock that we kept seeing in the previous trailers, man. Ooh. Yeah, the T-posing god.
绑架案对面的房子，有安提克努斯家族笔记的线索。
Okay.
看来这可不是单纯的绑架案，终于
The main character.
有点意思了。
The main character punches so hard, the shirt blows open, bro. God damn.
终于有点意思了。
Sheesh.
他喜欢尸体更胜过男人。
That's freaky, bro. She likes corpses better than men. But ain't that Dally girl or something? And like how it was like the corpse collector? I forget.
他喜欢尸体更胜过男人。
You think she diddles those corpses? But like, how could you fuck a corpse though if you're a girl? Because like, okay, we shouldn't be talking about this, but like, guys can. I can't say. It's not that much of a problem for guys. I don't need to say it, do I? But for a girl, that shit flaccid. What are you gonna do? Fucking use a magic spell and give him a hard on? Like, how does she? Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she gets a strap on and fucks the corpse. What are we talking about right now?
他喜欢尸体更胜过男人。杀了他，你就等于拯救了
The clown.
这里将是你们所有人的坟场。
对我们这些人来说。
Unk!
失控而死，
Unk!
神灵的赐。
What's Unk doing?
又是霍纳基斯，为什么老缠着我？
Dependence.
难道是某个邪神的引诱？这一切的幕后之人是谁？
I don't know, bro. This is all mysteries.
我们是守护者。
The line again.
时刻对抗着威胁和疯狂。
You said the line again, bro. Okay. Hype fight scenes we've seen before. What's going on with Unk? Unk, no! Man, looks like Freaky Unk is really going through some shit, huh? I feel like Freaky Unk is being positioned into a situation where he has to crash out and it's not his fault. Done, what's going on? The pipe! No! Dunn smith this pipe! Why is it on the ground? Why is the Zaza on the ground? My goat, Captain Dunn!
所有人都会死，包括我。
Lord of the Mysteries, the clown. I guess the clown is volume 1, huh? And then red again, boom. I love that. I love how they always like transition into the red. This trailer doesn't really tell me much because these are all scenes that we've kind of seen before. I think there is some sort of significance in the Antigonus's family notebook that I got no clue about. There's some random lines regarding some sort of Horneus or some shit. More significance in the Nighthawk faction and what may be going on with that Freaky Unk. Hinting that Dunsmith, something bad's gonna happen, and also like the nature of becoming a Beyonder, as well as, you know, just like fighting other people and stuff like that. But that's pretty much it. Like this trailer, this literally, I don't even know what I'm fucking being spoiled by, but it's literally random shit. But I guess like in this trailer, there probably is like extreme spoilers that like basically answers a lot of questions. But if I don't even know what the question is, then like, what the fuck am I being spoiled about, right? I don't know. But that's pretty much it. It is now an hour and 40 minutes into the recording. I hope that you appreciated this trailer, and I will leave you with one last fucking sentence.
Oi, bruv! Me name fucking Clive Moetti, yeah? We watching a lot of the fucking mysteries on a Tuesday, innit? We're drinking some bottle of water and some fucking beans and tuna. Blimey, there's some fucking splendid reactions, yeah, bro?
I will see you in the actual episodes. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.